friends, welcome back to UFD Tech. Today we're going to be talking about something that is a little frustrating for me. Not because, we did a video on it recently and then NVIDIA decides to go ahead and make an announcement around it, but just really how the entire event has gone down does not look good for anybody who's involved in it right now. And in case you don't know by the title and the thumbnail of the video, I'm talking about NVIDIA's choice to enable ray tracing on Minecraft. And normally this would be a celebration. We get better graphics to one of the best-selling games in the world. It's amazing. But it's how everything was done that's probably the most infuriating part about all of this. So let's go ahead and talk about that after we talk about today's video sponsor, Displate. Check out these dope metal prints. They mount on the wall with magnets. It's awesome. Yeet them off. They mount with magnets, bammy wham. It's easy to replace them, and they plant 10 trees for every single displate that you buy. I probably screwed this up, but I'll fix it later because that's easy with displates. You can screw things up and then mount them again. Anyways, check them out at the link in the video description, displate.com/UFD Tech, and enter UFD as a coupon code to save 15%. And you can get ones of Minecraft in case you want, or they just got the licensing rights for CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk 2077, so you can pick up some dope Cyberpunk displates. They're amazing. Anyways, so at Gamescom today, NVIDIA announced that they are partnering with Mojang to bring ray tracing out to Minecraft. And if you look at the video that they presented, it looks gorgeous. It's frankly a great graphical improvement to Minecraft. And in case you don't know, we covered this in a video recently right up there that you can check out where we did look at Minecraft with ray tracing, but thanks to the fact that there are some third-party developers who are actually working on it who have brought it to Minecraft, and so you don't necessarily need NVIDIA's official version. But this is also coming hot off the heels of an announcement last week by Mojang where they decided for whatever reason to cancel the super duper graphics pack that was coming out that they announced at E3 2017. So something that they've been working on for 2 years, they decided to cancel because they said it was too technically demanding to implement. They were going to implement a texture pack that was too technically demanding. And now they're adding in ray tracing, saying that that one's a little bit better. That's not as technically demanding. That's incredibly frustrating to hear because they're canceling something that probably would have not been that technically demanding in favor of something that's more technically demanding, probably, and I'm speculating here, because NVIDIA is paying them a lot of money. I'm going to read to you the official statement by Mojang, and we're going to point out some of the disparities between what they said and what's actually happening. Some of you might remember us announcing the Super Duper graphics pack during E3 2017. Super Duper was an ambitious initiative that brought a new look to Minecraft, but unfortunately the pack proved too technically demanding to implement as planned. Ray tracing isn't? Sorry? My 2080 Ti can barely run Minecraft ray traced. This is ridiculous. We realize this is disappointing to some of you. There was a lot of enthusiasm for Super Duper from inside and outside the studio, but unfortunately we aren't happy with how the pack performed across devices. Are you freaking kidding me? Across devices? Do you know how many devices ray tracing works on? Very limited amount. PC gaming accounts for 25% of the global gaming revenue, and of that, how many people have RTX cards? Not a majority. Not a majority. So you said that you didn't implement super duper graphics because it didn't work well across a variety of devices. Are we including Minecraft Pocket Edition, which runs on basically everything on the face of the planet? And are we including things that work on console, like the Switch, PlayStation, or Xbox? No, you're not. This is ridiculous. You cut something because it doesn't work across all devices to implement something that works on even less devices? And then if it does work, it doesn't even work well? For this reason, we're stopping development on the pack and looking into other ways for you to experience Minecraft with a new look. If that's not foreshadowing, I don't know what is. Minecraft is available on a wide range of platforms, and we're constantly trying to make the most of the technical architecture of each one. More foreshadowing, we'll be able to share more on that subject very soon. And there it is. They knew when they canceled this that they're not canceling it because it's too graphically demanding. They're not canceling it because it doesn't work well on a variety of devices. They're canceling it because NVIDIA is partnering with them and paying them a lot of money to make sure that it's an exclusive feature, because the Super Duper graphics pack was going to have things like dynamic shadows, directional lighting, rippling waters, reflections, and be able to use light shafts. That sounds a lot like what ray tracing does, except for it would have worked on a lot more platforms. Even if it was too graphically demanding, you still could have had it there and allowed it to be an option. But no, instead of allowing it to work on things that are made by AMD, which is basically every console on the face of the planet, you decided to just side with NVIDIA and get something that can only work on a handful of select devices for the super rich people who can afford RTX cards, on a game that's made for people to play everywhere. This is ridiculous. This is not like, this is a bad look on Mojang from my side. I don't think they canceled Super Duper because of the reasons stated, because all of those reasons still apply to RTX. It's hard to implement, it's actually too technically demanding, and it doesn't work across a wide variety of devices. It's nonsense. Honestly, this just feels like an opportunistic claim by NVIDIA to get their ray tracing technology on the most popular game out there that's seeing quite a heavy resurgence. Obviously, they would have had to have some time in development before the announcement to make this happen, but it does feel like NVIDIA is just paying so that AMD can be excluded from Minecraft being a better looking game on all platforms. This really feels like NVIDIA paying to hurt the majority of people who are enjoying Minecraft. So honestly, I'm not a fan of this. I actually really think that NVIDIA is being opportunistic, Mojang is being money grubbing to some extent, and that rather than trying to go purchase Minecraft again to run ray tracing on it, or instead of buying an RTX card, you should support the people who have been trying to get ray tracing on Minecraft for a while, such as Sonic Ether, whose path trace global illumination we used in our video previously. He's supported by his patrons to do the development, and in his latest update, which is probably the reason why most of you should support him, is that he's trying to get ray tracing to work on something as low as an RX 580. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's trying to get path trace global illumination to work on AMD, and not only that, but on a very mainstream card, not something that's meant for the super elite rich masses. So for his next update, he says that he's working on a new alternative approach to be as robust as the old geometry shaders that he's using for PTGI, as well as working on general AMD compatibility. So he's bringing out AMD compatibility to something that NVIDIA is trying to pay their way to get exclusive. I think that's the person you should support, not NVIDIA or Mojang, with their ridiculous statements of things being too technically intensive to apply across a variety of devices. Obviously, I'm in favor of ray tracing being rolled out to a variety of platforms. It's obviously something that we need to get next level graphics on games and to make things more realistic, but at the same time, it should never be done at the cost of other features or other platforms. Actually, being able to play your games at higher detail settings on other platforms, even though they don't support RTX, should have been the way to go. Having the super duper graphics pack available for consoles and also for AMD cards would have made a lot of sense in this instance, and not just adding RTX as an exclusive feature that very little people can actually use. Very few people. Few is the word I meant to use there. And making it so that Minecraft is the next big meme where you have to buy a freaking $1,200 graphics card to play what is literally the simplest game on Earth. Not literally, but figuratively. It's figuratively literal, and I'm upset about it. So from my side, I really don't appreciate what NVIDIA's done here, paying for exclusivity on Mojang's platforms, and rather I would highly encourage you to check out these independent creators who are creating the texture and shader packs that are actually making Minecraft look good. Consider supporting them on Patreon down below in the comments. They honestly deserve your money more than what NVIDIA is doing here, and I'm more supportive of the independent modding scene as opposed to just these giant corporations trying to slowly and exclusively get all of the money that they can out of us for modding. I mean, freaking, what was it, Bethesda? Who tried to make it so that people had, no, it was Steam, right? This is honestly strangely reminiscent to the time that Valve tried to get people to pay for Skyrim mods and realized that it was a dumb idea and then removed it after the backlash. I would honestly hope that Mojang decides to not go the exclusive RTX route and rather decides to put this out as a free mod, or potentially partner with the people who have been spending their time working on it to get it available to the masses, such as Sonic Ether, and getting it on AMD cards. I don't know. That just seems like a realistic thing for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm too upset about this. Maybe I'm just blowing this way out of proportion, but considering the fact that they canceled the graphics pack last week and then they announced the RTX partnership this week, I think it's a little too coincidental of timing for it to be anything besides something that they were paid to cancel and then announce exclusivity with RTX. Frustrating for me. Anyways, let me know what you think of this down below in the comments. Are you using ray tracing on Minecraft? Is this something that you're going to be excited about? Or, which, I don't know. What's your thoughts about this? Let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to check out Displates at the link below in the video description. Get a Minecraft one, get a ray tracing one, get a Linus Tech Tips one, or get these sweet ones. Pretoria, Gainesville. It's amazing. Yes, link in the video description. Use coupon code UFD to save 15% off on your Displate purchase. Anyways, I'm Brett with the UFD Tech Channel. I'm going to go back to my Minecraft ray tracing that I can play right now thanks to independent developers. Okay? Goodbye.